Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning, July the 15th. We are smack dab in the middle of July. Well, okay, so aren't there 31 days in July? So maybe not, but you know what I'm saying. It is 73 degrees here in Hampstead, Maryland. We have two deliveries today, Lenny's and WhatADay. And both are pretty normal. WhatADay has cut back a little bit. They're back in their summer, people are on vacation volumes. So I think we have 72, the same number we had yesterday. 72 donuts. Let me go in here and turn on Rosie. Wake up, Rosie! Here we go.
Connected to YouTube Livestream CBVIBROBCBY.
Beep, beep, good morning.
Connected to YouTube Livestream CBVIBROBCBY.
Whoa, that's a nice one. New York gal. She says hi. She says hi, everybody. Not sure when she did that. Could have been the middle of the night. You never know. You never know. She's probably working. All right, here we go. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, two deliveries. Lenny's and WhatADay, they're both in the van, and Lenny's has got their chalk top cookies, so we're back in the regular groove with Lenny's. And WhatADay's got a normal amount. All right, here we go. So, lights on, seat belts on. I got the lights on? Yeah, I do. And here we go. We will begin our journey to pursue happiness. Boom. They were working on the road. This kind of amazes me. I was telling Jennifer, when I came up this morning, which was a half an hour ago, this was all blocked off. They had lanes. They were controlling all the traffic. There was only one lane of traffic allowed to go through at a time, and it was, all these construction lights were on all over the place, and right now, there's nothing. Nothing. They all packed up and went home. But look at this. This is brand new roadway right here. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Smooth as a baby's butt right here. Look at this road. So they are starting to lay the new pavement. See, see that big ridge right there? We're on the top, man. We are rolling on some smooth. Oh, here we go. This is the end of it. Now we're back to the gravel. All right, so it's slow and steady. We're getting there. But yeah, they're all gone. I mean, supposedly I thought they were working until 5. But I think 5 means there will be no trace of us whatsoever on the road. We're gone. Like, this was all blocked off. There's a big area down here where they were stopping the traffic. I sat there for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. It wasn't really that long. It always feels longer than it is. Wednesday morning. Now, I am not going to be driving tomorrow. I think it'll be the first. I don't think I've had a day off in July yet. That sounds really dramatic, but it isn't. Because, like yesterday, I drove for an hour. That was my day, my work day. And I went to Walmart. I shopped afterwards a little bit, so I probably would have gotten up and gone shopping anyway. So why not? Why not jump in the van, do a delivery? It's fun. It's fun. Actually, the commuters, very light traffic this morning. Like, this is Wednesday morning, I know it's early, but Feels like we should have at least another car or two on the road. I see nothing go in my direction. I'm seeing more cars go in the other direction. Can't explain it. Coffee. I never remember. How do I do the high beams in this car? I think it's this. No, this. Well, it's too late now. I finally figured out which lever I'm supposed to pull to make the high beams come on. There we go. There we go. We don't need gas today. So we'll do the deliveries. We'll go to Lenny's, WhatADay, and back to the bakery. We should probably, I'm guessing we should be back to the bakery by 7. I didn't look at the weather this morning. I think it's supposed to be sunny and get pretty hot. I know as the week went on, I remember seeing the temperatures going up. So I think it's going to get warm again. But you know what? I like summer. Whoops. I'm going to embrace these hot temperatures. Oh, so yesterday I was looking on YouTube. I think it was yesterday I was explaining that I had seen somebody talking about a new feature coming out in YouTube that's going to it's not like Netflix, but what they want to do is they want to offer up, it's similar to playlists. And I saw another YouTube thing come up, probably because I searched for something. I did a search to find out if there was anything in YouTube about this, and my search came back and said nope, there's nothing. And then maybe an hour later, within an hour, I got a YouTube short recommended to me that said YouTube's offering this new feature. And I'm like, what? Why didn't Google find that? But anyway, so I watched it. It was a couple minutes. It was one of those shorts that's like actually a couple minutes long. It has some, somebody talking and all that. So they are going to offer out something. I think they call it shows. So you're going to have playlists and you're going to have shows. And the main difference is when you're doing shows, you can create series of shows. You can, put them in an order and all that, which you can do in a playlist now too. But I think it just allows you, you're going to have the ability to go in and say, okay, I want to watch this. You can say that your shows need to be seen, or you could recommend that they are seen in order, or maybe it doesn't matter. So you can sort of choose which way you want to go with it. It looks interesting, but it's not a feature I have access to. And I can't understand why, because I'm huge. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you probably have to be maybe a bigger creator to get access to new features right away. That's probably what happens. Little old Craig driving his van. I don't get this yet, but I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it because I like playlists, but I would like to be able to like that one series I actually have in mind already is my weekly review series. So I'm going to start making videos like that, and I'm going to put them in a playlist, and then when this new feature, which will be called shows, comes up, I can, because it's said in this guy's explanation about he made it sound like it's available now, but it is not. Not to me, at least, and I haven't seen it in anybody else's channel. But you can he made it look like you can take a current playlist and you can create, you can say, I just want to convert this to a show. It's definitely designed for people like the people that do a podcast every day or once a week or something. And I could make my live streams a show, but I already have that kind of work up the numbers on that one. I already have it like numbered like a series anyway. But anyway, so I saw that yesterday in YouTube. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it in my what do you call it? Studio. YouTube studio. And if you have it if you go to your studio and like across where it says, I think the first one always says inspiration. I never look at that. Does anybody look at that? I don't. One says inspiration, and then it says videos, and then shorts, and then something. It goes along like that across. There's sort of a menu like that across the top of the section when you're looking at your content. And there's one in there that says shows. I'm surprised it's kind of toward the left too. It's like maybe the maybe the third or fourth from the left side. So it seems to be in a position of prominence on that page, which makes me think. And this is what I was saying yesterday about how I think YouTube is really trying to step into the kind of Netflix world. And react to people watching on TV. Kind of be a TV show deal. I saw a guy talking about, this was another YouTube clip I was watching. I saw this guy talking about daylight savings time. and how if we keep our clocks set to daylight savings time all year instead of changing them, so we wouldn't change them and we would leave it on daylight savings time. That's what I think people believe they want. I'm not a fan. I mean, I'll do whatever most people want to do, but I would not vote for that. But this guy was showing, like, so in December, he said, so this is what it's going to look like in December at 8 o'clock in the morning. And he had two side-by-side pictures. One was 8 o'clock in the morning if we were still daylight savings time, and one was 8 o'clock in the morning normally, right? Assuming we turn the clocks back to standard time like we've been doing forever. So, and there was a big difference. 8 o'clock, it definitely made the point that at 8 o'clock it's completely dark if you are on daylight savings time, and at 8 o'clock you can see that the sun is coming up and it's a little brighter if it's standard time. And that's really, he sort of sums the reason why I don't like the idea of daylight savings time all year long, because I knew that would happen. And being a morning person, like I'm sitting here right now at 5:14 a.m. talking to you, so obviously I'm a morning person. Being a morning person, that means I lose a significant amount of my daylight time. So that's how I feel about it. But this is America, so whatever people decide to do is what we're going to do, but we'll see. We will see. Nobody thinks about it except for the 2 times a year when we have to change our clocks. It sort of lays low, you know. People talk about it and they're like, yeah, we're going to change this, we're going to change it. And then and then nothing happens for a while, and then it just fades out. Which I personally like. I was surprised to see this guy's video yesterday, because nobody's really talking about daylight savings time right now. We won't talk about it again until whatever it is, October. Is it October that it changes back? And then maybe in October it'll be like, all right, we're going to change it again, but maybe next time we won't change it. That's been happening now for a few years. And so I get scared every time that they're going to really do it this time. A lot of anxiety. Not too many things give me anxiety, but that's one of them. Nightly lane closures. Here we go. Now we got commuters. Now I feel like it's a weekday. This is where we should be. Man, I'm telling you, the duct tape that we put on that cabinet rattling side, the side that rattled, it's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. So this morning I did watch a little bit of the end of John's stream last night. And I don't know if John watches any of my videos, but if he does, if you're listening, John, maybe I'll leave a comment on your video when I get back home to it later. But I saw the trouble you were having with text-to-speech at the end of the ride yesterday. And I had that happen. That started happening to me a few months ago. And you did absolutely like if I was there on that live stream, I would have suggested that you turn off Speedify, because I do think that was the culprit in that situation. I don't use Speedify on the phone that I run my text-to-speech on. So the phone that I'm using to run Stream Buddy, I don't turn on Speedify, and I've been doing that for a while now, and I haven't had that problem come up again. So I think it is something to do with changing VPNs or what. I don't claim to understand all that stuff, but I do think it has something to do with the connection when you're using Speedify. So yeah, I think I don't turn it on anymore. Like for that phone, I don't use Speedify. And I haven't had that problem ever since. And then I heard you talking about like some weird delivery you had. I wanted to go back and look at that, but I ran out of time. Like you got a customer call. I don't know. You were talking about something about a customer call and then a weird text from DoorDash. But anyway, my point was about the Speedify. I only use Speedify on the phone that I live stream, that I broadcast from. And that's been working for me pretty well. So I don't get the benefit of, for me, it's a second mobile connection.
Morgan says good morning.
Morgan, good morning. Happy Wednesday morning. Did you go back to work yesterday? I forget how many days you were going to have off. Or are you still off?
Morgan says I'm off until the 19th.
Oh, okay. So it was a whole week. Nice. The weather's been good. It's getting a little hotter.
Morgan says yes. Yesterday I did a cookie order, a cake order, custom t-shirts, and then Atlas, and I hung out in his kiddie pool lol.
In the kiddie pool? Like, now when you say kiddie pool, I think of that tiny little thing that like is basically maybe a foot deep, maybe 2 feet, I don't know. Is that a kiddie pool? Basically, the kiddie pool is like an outdoor tub. It's a little bigger than a tub. Over here. So I came over to this lane to drive along peacefully, and this truck is behind me like all excited, thinking he's going to pass all this traffic. I feel responsible for his, I don't know what he's going to do now. We got stopped. There you go. Trying to give him the ability. There he goes. Now he's got it.
Morgan says his is 40-inch fold-up cool IDK. My mom got it for him off of Amazon, but he'll only get in it if I put my feet in.
40-inch. 40-inch. Like, is that how wide it is, or how 40 inches would be more than 3 feet deep? I think I know what you're talking about. You'll only get in if your feet are in. Kiddie pools are kind of fun. Sprinklers are fun too. I used to like playing with the sprinkler.
Morgan says that's width, and then it's about a foot deep.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I haven't seen my neighbors. I have a neighbor like 3 houses up, well, 2 houses up from me. And he's got one of those pools in his backyard that's, I guess maybe it's 3 or 4 feet deep. It's pretty good size around. Above ground pool. But I haven't seen them using it this year at all. Does your puppy dog jump in there, in the pool? I would think that he would like the pool if he had an opportunity to jump in it. I don't think AJ would be a pool dog though. right, we have made it to Len. I'm just going to call it Len now because their sign says Len. It's not Lenny's Deli, it's Len. Let's visit Len. You know what? We're going to park in our normal spot. See if we can cause the bread guy to show up. All right, folks. There's my guy. There's my employee.
Morgan says if I don't put my feet in it or tell him to get in, he just sits there and drinks the water. Haha.
Oh, jeez. Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. Just planning the same time.
Here we are. It's time to work.
By this time.
Huh? Did he see us?
Yeah, see.
He already saw us?
No.
Oh.
Will not be. There we go.
There we go. He's looking. He's looking. A little warmer this morning.
Yes, it's gonna get 100 and something degrees.
100 today?
Yes, that's what I had.
I knew it was getting warmer this week.
100 and something degrees.
Good. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Go. You can go in the other way. Yeah. You play the same numbers every day?
Yeah.
Do you? That's a good way to do it. Yeah, this is much better. Lenny's. All right, here we go. Len. I don't know why I can't get myself to make the video. Wow, that's really, look at that. Look at that. Whatever that is. Yikes. Something. Oh, you know what it is? I know why that's so dirty. It just dawned on me. Why the van, the top of the van is got so dirty is because the van is sitting out there all night long while they're doing all that work on the road. The road I was talking about that they're repaving. So every day I pull in, and like the cars, when you drive through it after they worked on it, you know, you got all this dust flying around. That's what it is. All right, so we have the chocolate top cookies again today. We got the normal number of Danish. We got a few donuts, apple fritter. Pretty normal. Pretty normal. We got 12 cake pops. I don't know if you remember, a couple days ago I was like, hey, the cake pops are getting low. Boom! Look, they're kind of colorful, aren't they? Cake pops are... Okay. And then two little half rainbow cakes. There they are. I gotta go down because of that bar. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's get this done. Oh, I should check. I should check to see if there's a check. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Narrow road, yeah.
Huh?
Narrow.
Yeah, because nothing's worse than that doorway, though. That doorway is tight.
This side.
All right, let me see if they got a. See if he's got a check to that. Don't do that anymore.
Already cut that. That's why we got so many.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, good morning.
You know if there's a check in there? Absolutely
Wasn't there
not.
yesterday. It didn't come.
Oh, was it?
No, wasn't there.
All
No
right.
checks there yesterday. So
Well, what do you? All right.
they came in last night. I doubt it very seriously.
It's the July. It's the summertime.
Hey, dude.
Oh, finish. All the
I got it.
They ain't coming last night.
Huh?
They ain't coming last night.
No.
Nope.
They're taking the summer off.
It's, nope. The checks ain't here, but nothing for you guys.
Not for us. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for looking.
All right, Mike.
You have a good.
All right. Have a good one.
I need to talk.
Where? Oh, there you go. Now they're getting tricky on us. The trays are under the paper box. There we go. All right, guys. So I guess the Tesla guy, he must not be one of the owners. Dirty van! No, see that white Tesla down there? So I think that's the new guy that's in there that I've seen ever since Shirley retired. He was the guy I think she was training. And he's there a lot. I thought the Tesla was one of the owners, but he's not. Apparently not. All right, here we go. All right, Lenny's down. WhatADay. Here we come. What do I have on my finger? Past our deer sanctuary. Let's do this.
Donna says morning all.
Hey, Donna, good morning. Donna's in the van. Happy hump day. How is that new trial going? The one with the sword.
Donna says, so you have tomorrow off.
I do. I do. I will not be driving the van tomorrow, the first time in July.
Donna says closing statements today.
Wow, that was fast. What is the car? Subaru. That looks like an old Subaru to me. It has sort of an older look to it.
Donna says I take that back. Prosecution rested, defendant is not testifying. So we'll find out if defense has any witnesses.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So they might not be ready for the closing arguments yet. Oh, there's a deer on the side back there. Just standing there along the side of the road, eating.
Donna says have to work carefully so YouTube doesn't pull my text.
That's true. When you're talking about court cases, there's the possibility of questionable words. I have to get my emissions tested. I was going to go yesterday. This is where you go. And I'm surprised. I was reading the paperwork. So once every, I don't know how many years it is. Every 2 years? I don't think it's every single year. I think it's every other year. But you have to get your emissions tested in Maryland. And they just plug something into your car and it reads, I don't know what it reads, but it reads some years to determine how much. They used to stick something in your tailpipe. I'm talking about the car. They would stick something in your tailpipe and it would read your emissions. Now they plug it into something on under your dash. So they have a self-service kiosk that you can use, and I was thinking about using it. So yesterday I looked under my dashboard and I saw the little connector that you have to plug this thing into when you're doing your emissions. But I kind of I wasn't sure whether I was looking at the right thing, and I reached up to I didn't know if there was a cap over top of something. So I was touching it and it popped into, it went back. I pushed it slightly. I didn't push hard. I pushed it slightly and it popped into the dash. So it's not I wouldn't be able to put anything into it right now because it's hiding behind my dash. So I got to work on getting that thing. Got to somehow get that pulled back out so that I can plug the emissions thing into it. So I'm going to look at that this morning. But I remember when it would be $10, $12. Now it's $30. It's $30 to get your emissions. So basically all it really is the state getting some money. It's just a money generating process. That's it. $30 a car a year. Well, every 2 years, maybe 3. I'm not sure the frequency. I don't think it's every year. That's a lot of money. Now you can pay if you do it yourself. You only have to pay $26. So that was my goal. Plus, I was going to make a little video of me doing it. Sort of, here's how if you want to use the kiosk, here's how you use the kiosk. That was my plan. But I got a little challenge I got to get over first. Now that I've...
Donna says in Massachusetts covers a lot. Takes 15 minutes. With my new car was not concerned. Hard to believe it's been a year since I bought the car. Cost us $35. Wow.
So they look at all kinds of stuff, right? They're looking at the brakes and the tires and if there's any rust. Are they looking for all kinds? I know they used to do that in Pennsylvania, or maybe they still do. In Maryland, they don't look at anything but your emissions. You would think, I know, oh look, this is new here, Apex Fuel and Mart. It's brand new. Huh. That used to be an old-time gas station. It looked like an old-time gas station in the past. Now it has a slightly modernized look to it.
Donna says yes. Lights, horn, brakes, tires, emissions, and more.
Jeez. I don't know. It seems like overkill to me. Have you ever, I mean, I know you have a new car now, but have you ever had your car fail some part of the test? Like, do they say to people, hey, your tires need to be replaced, and then you have like a certain amount of time to get that done? I don't know. I don't think that's cool.
Donna says yes, that's how it works.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I think I would prefer that the government stay out of that kind of thing. I mean, I realize there are two sides to that, right? You don't want people riding around in cars that are dangerous, but you know what though, if you think about it, with all the, I mean, I realize many people are not very happy about all the technology that has now been added to cars, but if you kind of think about it, whatever they're plugging into my car when I go to the emissions test, why wouldn't they be able to just get that information?
Donna says people used to try to stretch time, so if inspection needed to be done in July they would forward August 1st. Now Donna says they cracked down on that. Fines now.
Yeah, well, I read my notice. My notice says if you're 1 day late, it's $30 every month. So like, if you're late, the $30 now becomes $60. And then every month it goes up another $30. I mean, that's absolutely insane. That is just insane. And everybody just accepts fix it. I don't know. Yeah, you can get really messed up because then eventually they pull your registration. If you haven't done it, I mean, I remember one year, I don't know, this was probably 10 years ago, 10 or 20 years ago, but I remember one year I just forgot about it. I just honestly forgot about it. I think the notice came in the mail, I put it somewhere, and I just didn't even think about it. And the next thing you know, I got a letter that said, as of such and such a date, your registration would be pulled.
Donna says just the way it is. Sometimes I wish I lived in a big city where I would not need a car.
Yeah. I never have that wish. I always want a car. But it is nice being able to get around. I mean, where I live, I could survive without a car if I wasn't working. I mean, I can walk to a lot of restaurants. I can walk to a food store. So I kind of like that, but I wouldn't want to be without a car. I couldn't even get downtown. I tried living without using my car once for about maybe a month.
Donna says just wish some stuff was in walking distance.
Yeah, I can understand that. That I do have. I do have stuff within walking distance. And I appreciate having it like that. I mean, it's kind of a hassle. But I like it more than I'm hassled by it. There was a while when I was working in Baltimore, when I was working downtown Baltimore, there was a period of time when I was like, okay, I'm not going to drive my car. And I started riding the bus to the subway station and then taking the subway downtown. Because I was already taking the subway. For years and years and years, I was taking the subway. But I was driving to the subway station. So I got this great idea that I was going to ride the bus down to the subway station. Well, that lasted about 3 weeks maybe. The bus is a whole new level of public transportation. A whole new level. And it's not, I mean, I'm in an easy walk to the bus station. To the bus stop, but you know, they're not as consistent on the times. They're pretty good, but they're not as consistent as the trains are. And the people on the bus were interesting. You don't have a lot of commuters on the bus. In the very cold or very hot weather, I think you get some homeless people actually that pay for their day pass, and then they have a warm place to be all day in the bus. I think that really happens. All right, they're not coming out here. Why? All right, we're calling. We're calling. They're not looking at me. I'm gonna stop my bank. You know, when I pay a bill online, I get a text message from my bank to let me know that it's been processed. But they send those text messages at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Every time I get it, I think it's like Jennifer telling me that, you know, something's going on that I need to be aware of. Let's see where all that is. All right, come here. They definitely don't know I'm here, so here we go. WhatADay Cafe. Oh, no. As soon as I called, they opened the door. Oh, there's a feather. There's a black bird feather on the ground there. Ah. Good morning. Good morning. Let me grab that. Here. Right there. Oh. Here. Am I here kind of super early? I don't even know what time it is right now. Alright, I got trays. Not too many. Okay. Let's go. Let's get on the 72 donuts. Here are our Boston cream, cream filled, and jelly. We got Oreos, we've got M&Ms, and we got the white frosted. Two more Oreos over here. I don't know why they felt like they didn't want to hang out with the other ones. Few chocolate. glazed. A few more chocolate glazed, a few strawberry, fruity pebbles, and the maple goodness. 4 cinnamon buns, 4 cronuts. And last but not least, we've got 4 large Danish and 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 mini Danish. And that is our delivery today. Let's roll it in. I still don't know what time it is. I thought when I get in the van I'll look. And then I didn't. There's no clock in here. There's no clock anywhere. Oh, they're stocked up with dog bones, by the way. I don't think Janet's probably listening today, but she has no worries. They do not need dog bones. All right, guys. Have a good day.
Premium amenities, affordable rates.
Bam. Sun's coming up. So you can tell the sun is starting to be a little bit later. Just a little. Just a little. There's definitely, like the last week or two, really ever since the 4th of July, it has been noticeably quieter, like in all aspects. The restaurant's a little quieter. YouTube's a little quieter. I gotta spruce that up there with a few videos. I gotta get some videos out there, man. I haven't done anything since the sale.
Donna says, could your bank send you an email instead of a text?
Yeah, I think they can. Yes, and that's you're exactly right. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I don't, because what happens is I've left my house. I'm riding up to the bakery, and I get a message. I hear that my phone says, meep. I got a message, and I'm like, I don't want to ignore it because it might be Jennifer saying, seatbelt. It might be her saying, we don't need you to come in yet, or something but yeah, and I don't want to say don't send me messages at all, because I guess I feel better knowing that I had issued a payment to somebody or something, I do look at it to make sure it's something I did, but yeah, I should do it through email. Oh, 6:11. Oh my goodness. It's early. Wow. guess some days I'm this early. Because like if we were going to stop and get gas today, which we're not, because I don't need it. But if we were going to stop for gas today, it would be close to 6:30 when we get there. And there are some times when I get there and they're just opening. Because they open at 6:30. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does. We are rolling early today. I'm going to call my library today too. Because the library in Reisterstown is right across the street from the junior high school that has the time capsule that I'm trying to find out what's in it. So, because I have some film of the time capsule already, so like I could put together a little video about my time capsule, but I don't know what's in it. So I'm calling the library this morning and I'm going to say, where can I get this information? And I have a feeling they're going to say, call the junior high school. But I don't know if anybody's there. Does this administrative staff work over the summer in the school system? I don't know if they do or not. I mean, I don't think the teachers do. I jumped into Dana's live stream last night or this morning. I guess it was this morning. I guess it was this morning. Maybe it was last night before I went to bed. Like 300 people.
Donna says, and you could get a library card.
True, and I could get a library card. And then I could look into that whole movie situation you were talking about. Do they take a picture? Do you have is your picture on your library card in most places? I wonder if I have an old library card from when I was little. I should look it up. Do library cards expire? I mean, I had one when I was little.
Donna says mine doesn't.
Doesn't have a picture. That's good. That seems like overkill
Donna
for the
says
library.
yes, they expire.
Oh, they do? There's no way my old library card is still valid. It would be kind of fun to find it, though, just for the heck of it. I think I still have my learner's permit from when I started driving. So then My learner's permit picture is probably when I was 15 and a half. Because you could get your learner's 6 months before your 16th birthday. And then on your 16th birthday, you could get your license. I think I have my learner's permit. I know I have a license or a learner's permit from back then.
Donna says, what about Dana?
Oh, I was saying she had 300 people. I didn't watch much. I kind of like jumped in there. I must have been looking around seven-ish, maybe a little before 8. I was watching Kendra's weekly live stream, which I did. I was watching it on TV eventually, and then I kind of fell asleep. So I didn't talk much in her live stream because I was watching most of it on TV. But when I was on the computer, I think that's when it was, or maybe it was later in the night. But I jumped in. I saw Dana was online. I jumped in and just to see what was going on. She had 300 people watching. She had like 500 likes. Maybe that was this morning when I woke up. But she's like really, she's going like gangbusters over there.
Donna says yes, she is entertaining.
She has some good adventures on her streams. Did you see that car? That car that was coming in the other lane was starting to veer over this direction for a second there. Like it was next to the truck when he was.
Donna says, but can you imagine streaming for 8 hours or more?
No, I can't. I can't. I mean, I guess the most I ever get up to is maybe 4. Like the days when I go up to Pennsylvania to pick up supplies, sometimes that goes up to 4, maybe a little over 4. But yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. And door dashing is, you're moving around a lot. You know, it's not like you're just sitting driving. I guess she rides along with her phone plugged in. I think that's what John does now most of the time. I mean, even if you weren't live streaming, just to be, you know, out driving around for 8 hours or more, it's a lot. Does she take days off?
Janet says, good morning, everyone.
Janet. Before I forget to mention it, I did notice today that they were stocked up on bones. So I guess that means they went into that additional order that so they don't look like they need bones. For sure. For sure. I don't know where they keep them. I got to figure out where they keep them so I can kind of tell whether they have any behind the scenes. Are you at the beach? Are you?
Donna says here and there. Now Janet says, though that's great. I was hoping they wouldn't need any while I'm gone. Now Janet says, and yes, at the beach.
At the beach. So when we're hitting 100 degrees here, is the beach, is it cooler at the beach? I think if I remember correctly, it usually is. I don't see the geese. I don't see the geese. Where did I see? I saw geese yesterday. Oh, I started originally when I was going to go to get my emissions tested yesterday. I went back in that area. That's when I kind of reached under my dash and I was looking for it. So I started to go there.
Janet says, geez, I hope so. I'm not ready for hot temps again.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get that hot at the beach. But back in the neighborhood where the emissions testing is, they had, like, I don't know how many, it was maybe 15 or 20 geese that were crossing the road. Everybody was stopped. Like, that seems to be a big thing too. I've been seeing a lot of that. Geese and ducks.
Janet says I jumped in when you were talking about live streaming and I would like to do that when I'm driving out west. You'll have to give me a quick tutorial.
Oh, yeah. When are you going to be doing that? When are you driving out west? Oh, that would be kind of cool. Because you could easily do that. You wouldn't even have to, like, all you need is your phone and you need a mount. And I've got extra mounts if you want to. That'd be kind of cool. We need to get you set up so you have a thumbnail. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Janet says the second week in August.
I think you, oh, here we go. So now you got a challenge. I think you have to have 50 subscribers to live stream.
Now Janet says we are driving up from Las Vegas to Death Valley and then to Yosemite and then to the Avenue of the Giants.
Oh yeah, see, we need to get you set up. So you need to put out some videos. You need to put out, Janet, you need to put out. But you need to get some videos out there. You know why? Because you need to get to 50 subscribers. Oh, little baby deer up there in that person's yard. I think that's still one of the limits. I'll check on it when I get home.
Janet says what? 50. Now Janet says haha.
No, I think it's true. At least that was when I started. And I had them because of the puppy videos from 10 years ago. So I was lucky I had enough subscribers to start live streaming. But we gotta get moving on this, Janet. You know what I was thinking? What I was thinking is we should make the video about how you make dog bones and put it on the channel. We could do that. But you should take a video. Even it could be simple. It could be a very simple thing. Just take a video of the sunset or the sunrise or something. Put some music on it. Stick it out there. Because we need to get to 50 subscribers. And that...
And it says I'm sure you were right. I think I can find 50 subscribers hopefully.
It's not easy, Janet. It's not easy. But yeah, we got to get you there. We got to get you there.
Janet says I took a video yesterday of the mummers on the boardwalk last night, so maybe I will post that.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. And what I would do if I were you, if you want to post that out there, is get the video ready to upload. And probably the easiest thing for you to do would be to go into like chat. Do you use chat GPT? Go into an AI thing and say, please suggest, I have this video, describe what the video is, and say, please suggest a title for my video. It's 55 characters or less. That's important. 55 characters or less. And then a description that I could put on this video and keywords in the, to add to the description. And then you could also ask for tags. But that way, since you're at the beach, we can't really work on it. But I think AI will come back. They would come back with a good title that you could paste in there, and then a description. And then you do need a thumbnail, though. YouTube will suggest thumbnails if you don't have time to create one. So when you upload your video, usually YouTube will then, in the area where it's asking you for a thumbnail, it'll suggest, do you want to upload one or do you want to use one of their suggested ones? And they usually give you 3 to choose from. But yeah, you should do that, because if you get it out there, then people start seeing it. You'd be surprised. You can get, people, if it hits, watch it go viral. You'll probably get 2 million views or some crazy number. End up being, you'll be monetized before me. Not that that's a big goal of mine, but that would be funny. It's all it takes. Some lady that retired, she got online and she did a video, and she just talked about what she was doing with retirement. I mean,
Janet says, I don't have my computer with me. Can I do all this from my phone?
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely upload a video from your phone.
Janet says that would actually be hysterical to go viral.
It would be, especially if it was your first video. It's not impossible, but it's very rare, but it's not impossible. I think there was some lady, I don't remember how many views she got. It was in the millions. And I would also update something in your channel description. I think it still just says something about Everyday Saturday, something like that. But in that description, I would describe what types of videos you want to be posting. You can change it later, but if you're going to be doing travel, the category you want to pick is travel. I forget what it says. I think it's travel and something else, but. And then let people know that you're going to be posting videos. You're going to be traveling out west, and you want to put some videos out there, blah, blah, blah. So if anybody does watch your video and then look at your description, they're more likely to subscribe.
Janet says, I did update my description, but I'll go back and look at it again.
Yeah.
Now Janet says, I wrote a little paragraph.
Oh, that's good. I mean, and the reason I was saying that, I haven't see that yet, but the reason I'm saying that is if they see your video and then they look at your channel, they're more likely to subscribe if they see that, I mean, you're brand new, so they want to see well, what are you going to be doing? What is this channel all about? And I didn't know what my channel was about until about 3 or 4 months into the whole process. But you just want to be kind of I would definitely mention that you're traveling and you want to do ride along stuff. See the West. Experience America. 250 years old. We gotta get 50. That would be fun. Because equipment-wise, you don't need any equipment for what you're planning to do right off, you know. All right, we are early today. We are early.
Janet says, I think I wrote about being retired and everything I want to do to include travel.
Yeah,
Now Janet says, sounds like I have a little work to do.
Well, yeah, the main thing is just get a video uploaded, I would say. That'd be my...
Janet says, I do need a mount, so if you don't mind sharing one, that would be great.
Yeah, I've got a few of the same one that I use. Because I wanted to buy, when you buy it, I bought it at Walmart, but when you buy it, it comes with the magnet that you put on the phone, on the back of the phone, or the back of the case. And every time I need a new magnet, I buy another mount. But I think I have the whole shebang. All right, everybody. Thanks for riding along. It is Wednesday morning. Tomorrow is Thursday, my first non-delivery day this month. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I'm going to upload something. I'm going to upload something either later today or tomorrow to fill the gap. And then I will be back on Friday at 5:15 Eastern Time. So have a great day, everybody. Janet, enjoy the beach. Donna, have fun up there. The trial sounds interesting. If you're going to watch that today, that'll be good. And otherwise, we're good. We're all good. I will see you all on Friday. Bye. Peace out.